Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we are looking at Delta 13 issue 3. This is published by IDW and is from 2018. Written by Steve Niles, art by Nat Jones, letterer was Sean Lee, edited by Dave Mariette. The story's pretty interesting. It really starts picking up here. They're planning on leaving. They've got this woman on board, and their former crawler, which has all these tentacle things on it, tries to attach itself to the back of the ship. Well, they convert all the energy to that thruster and seemingly blast it off, and they take off on their merry way. And they're going to return to a spaceport of some kind or something like that and try and get this woman some medical help. Well, they go to check on her, and she's not in the medical ward, and they don't know how she got out because it was locked. So they have to split up to look for her, and they're supposed to go in groups of 2, but one guy wanders off on his own, leaving his friend, and of course the friend gets attacked. Well, he shows up again later and seems to be okay, but he's not. And he's running a fever, so that's warning sign something's wrong. Well, in the meantime, there's some really gory stuff that happens. I don't want to ruin anything, but they're starting to figure out that something is definitely wrong. They're picking up an extra life sign that they shouldn't be, and it's outside the ship, and they're talking about going out to check it out. Obviously, that's going to be a problem. It's definitely picking up. A lot more happens in this issue. The art is very consistent with what we saw previously. It's got that real rough look. If you like the way that 30 Days of Night is drawn, you'll really like this art. It's very similar. It's got kind of an indie, heavy penciling look, and it's okay. It doesn't bother me. It used to really annoy me, but I've gotten kind of used to it because a lot more artists are doing it now. And I thought overall it was a pretty well done book. It's just written toward the graphic novel. That's very obvious. There's a lot of big panels in here that kind of help them drag it out a little bit, which works fine if you're reading all of it at once, but when you're paying $4 an issue, it's a little bit of a slap in the face. This would have been better off being released as a graphic novel, but I don't think they would have had the interest in it that they are probably getting as floppies. I would definitely say wait for the trade if you can, but if you find the individual issues cheap, like I said in the last one, definitely pick them up if you can find them for $1 or less. I would be willing to pay $2 a piece for them, but since this story is so slow going and it's clearly written for the graphic novel, I feel kind of cheated at $4 each. But I would definitely consider picking up it as a trade paperback because I think it would definitely be a better read as a trade paperback. But that's just my opinion. And as always, thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing so you don't miss any future reviews. And we hope to see you on the next one.